Hello everyone. In this chapter, we shall discuss the fundamentals of Python programming language which you need to know before writing simple programs. So in this chapter, we begin to take a much more detailed look at the Python language. We start the discussion with identifiers where we learn about a bunch of naming conventions for objects. And then we provide a list of Python's keywords. Then we'll see how to define variables. Then we'll look at Python's most important data types like integers, floating point numbers, strings, boolean values, and none type. Then we'll learn how to document your code using single line comments and multi-line comments. To be able to write genuinely useful programs, we must be able to read input from the user and produce output to the user. So we take a deeper look at the two most widely used functions in Python, to write output and to read input. Then we will examine how to interpret the errors that Python tells you when something went wrong in your code. So we are going to cover all these topics in this chapter, and by the end of this chapter you'll be able to define identifiers, variables and keywords, determine the type of data, and you'll be able to read input from the user and print output to the user. You'll also be able to use multi-line comments and single line comments in Python programs seamlessly, and if there is any error in your program, you'll be able to understand the errors that are displayed by the Python interpreter. So let's get started.